Today I'm going to show you a silent way to get lost. Not all at once, not like someone falling off a cliff, but slowly. Routine. The days begin to repeat themselves until life starts to feel nothing more than a automatic sequence of movements. Wake up, solve problems, fulfill obligations, look for a little moment of rest, and then start all over again. You keep living, but deep inside, something starts drifting away. And then comes that strange feeling that's hard to explain, as if life is moving, but never really getting anywhere. And maybe this is where we need to establish something important. No creature without direction ever feels lost. A rock doesn't feel lost, the wind doesn't feel lost, but man does. And that says a lot because no one realizes that they are lost without carrying, even silently, the awareness that they were supposed to be heading somewhere. The feeling of being lost is not born from the absence of a path. It comes from recognizing that there is a path and suspecting that maybe we've drifted away from it. There is something inside man that points toward direction, toward meaning, toward purpose, and that's why emptiness hurts so much. It's not just sadness, it's distance between what we do and what deep down we know we were meant to be living. And then the noise begins. Worry takes one space, rush takes another, obligations takes the rest, and little by little the soul becomes full of things, but empty of presence. Because there is subtle trap in all of this. Man learns very early how to fulfill his temporary roles. He learns how to work, how to study, how to provide for a home, how to take care of people he loves, and that's honorable. Fear in the face of responsibility is human, exhaustion is too, but there is a question that's almost never asked. You know your role in this world, but what about your role before God? Because many times the problem is not abandoning God. It is slowly placing Him in the background. Not out of rebellion, but out of distraction, and maybe that's exactly how the voice of God gets silenced. Not because God stopped speaking, but because other voices became too loud. But look carefully. All the things that keep us awake at night, all the urgencies that seem so overwhelming, when placed beside eternity, begin to shrink. Because the problem was never work. It was never studying. It was never carrying the responsibilities of life. The problems begins when those things take a place that was never meant to belong to them. So be careful. Maybe before trying to solve everything, you need to do something much more simpler. Stop and listen again.